Have you ever made a mistake that made you instantly sick to your stomach? Well, that's why I was cooking a ridiculous amount of steak the other morning. Unfortunately, I left our freezer open, not just for a few minutes, but overnight. And then most of the next day until my daughter happened to notice it. This wasn't even a kid mistake. This wasn't something I could blame on anyone else. It was me. When I realized what had happened, my heart absolutely sank. That freezer was full of elk and deer meat. Not just food, but hours and hours of hunting, processing, packing, and all the money and effort that goes into putting that meat in the freezer in the first place. Some of it was ruined. Some of it had completely thawed and needed to be cooked immediately. So the next morning, I found myself cooking an absurd amount of steak and meat, trying to save everything that I could. I felt awful, not just because of the money, but because I know how much work went into harvesting that elk and deer. When you've spent that much time and effort filling a freezer, watching any of it go to waste is heartbreaking. Thankfully, my husband was incredibly gracious about it. He could have been really upset, and honestly, I wouldn't have blamed him, but he showed me a lot more grace than I was showing myself. Needless to say, I immediately ordered a freezer alarm, and hopefully this is one mistake we'll never make again. Sometimes life teaches expensive lessons. This one definitely did. Please tell me I'm not the only one who's ever left a freezer or refrigerator open. I need to know I'm not alone. Also, I need burger ideas because a lot of it was hamburger. So drop any ideas you have on how to use the burger. Bye!